COVID-19 and blood clots. In Italy, the cure for coronavirus is finally found. Italian doctors disobeyed the World Health Law (WHO) not to do autopsies on the dead of the coronavirus, and they found that it is not a virus but a bacteria that causes death. This causes blood clots to form and causes the death of the patient. Italy defeats the so-called COVID-19, which is nothing other than disseminated intravascular coagulation, thrombosis. And the way to combat it, that is, its cure, is with the antibiotics, anti-inflammatories and anticoagulants. Aspirin, indicating that this disease had been poorly treated. This sensational news for the world has been produced by Italian doctors by performing autopsies on corpses reduced by the COVID-19. Something else, according to Italian pathologists. The ventilators and the intensive care unit were never needed. So in Italy the change of protocols began. Italy, the call global pandemic is revealed and lifted by the WHO. This cure already knew and did not inform the Chinese for doing business. Share that the whole world knows that we have been deceived and murdered by our elderly people. At Italia rivela curar del COVID-19. I alert pass this on to your entire family, neighborhood, acquaintances, friends, colleagues, co-workers, etc., and its environment in general. If they get to contract the COVID-19, which is not a virus as they have made us believe but a bacterium, amplified with 5G electromagnetic radiation that also produces inflammation and hypoxia. They will do the following: they are going to take aspirin 100 mg and Aprenax or paracetamol. Why? Because it has been shown that what COVID-19 does is to clot the blood, causing the person to develop a thrombosis and the blood not to flow and not to oxygenate the heart and lungs, and the person to die quickly from cannot breath. In Italy they screwed up the WHO protocol and did an autopsy on a corpse that died from COVID-19. They cut off the body, opened the arms, legs and other sections of the body and realized that the veins were dilated and clotted blood, all veins and arteries filled with thrombi, preventing the blood from flowing normally and carrying oxygen to all organs, mainly the brain, heart and lungs, and the patient ends up dying. Already knowing this diagnosis, the Italian Ministry of Health immediately changed the COVID-19 treatment protocols and began to administer to their positive patients aspirin 100 mg and Aprenax. Result: the patients began to recover and present improvements, and the Ministry of Health released and sent home more than 14,000 patients in a single day. Urgent, transmit this information and make it viral. Here in our country they have lied to us. With this pandemic, the only thing that our president comes out to say every day is data and statistics, but not giving this information to save citizens, will be that it will also be threatened by the elites. We do not know, suddenly all the governments of the world, but Italy broke the norm, because they were already overwhelmed and in serious chaos of daily deaths. Now the WHO would be sued worldwide for covering up so many deaths and the collapse of the economies of many countries in the world. Now it is understood why the order to incinerate or immediately bury the bodies without autopsy and label them as highly polluted. It is in our hands to carry the truth and hope to save many lives. That's why the antibacterial gel works and the chlorine dioxide. All the pandemic is because they want to vaccinate and chip to assassinate the masses to control them and reduce the world population. God save US. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it to your friends. Thank you.